Superintendent of the Western School District, Mike Smajda. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Bart. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Welcome back. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Getting closer to back to school.
It is crazy. We had our Booster Club golf outing Saturday, and one of my teachers said, "So how does it feel to be July 36th?" And I had to stop for a second. I'm like, I don't know where the summer went. It's like the 4th of July hits and it's all over. So yeah, we got our teachers report in 2 weeks, and kids are back 2 weeks from Wednesday. I should say kids are back. The campus has been full all summer. We've had band camps, we've had youth camps. Practices started today, trials start today. So we're really winding up. It feels like June just left us a week ago.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement. Summer's flying by. You mentioned the back to school today for kids in fall sports. So there's a few changes in the rules and schedules, so you can check them all out. We have listed on our website, but the first games are 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think we're scrimmaging next week. I think 3 weeks from Friday. It sounds about, well, might be 2 weeks from Friday.
Yeah.
So I mean, it comes upon us real quick, and it's a fun time of year. I like the fall. You know, you get the band, you get the soccer team going, the football team going, and you get everything in between, cross country, volleyball. So it's a pretty exciting time.
Yeah, who doesn't love it? And you could tell last week I saw several teenagers out running, the cross country kids getting ready for the season.
Bless the heart.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to run unless I'm being chased. So these cross country runners, I'll tell you, they're out there in that 90-degree heat with the humidity and all constantly training. So I'm impressed by them.
Yes, they impressed me too. So this year we do not have a new elementary school, but the plans are underway.
Well, we do have a new elementary principal, though.
That's right. You stole someone from Michigan Center.
Stole, recruited, coerced, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, we're very excited. Ben Gilpin was at Warner Elementary last year, and Ben moved on to a superintendency up north. And Matt Damaris, who was formerly from Michigan Center, is coming over to take over the helm at Warner Elementary. Real excited to have Matt on board, and so he's going to join our elementary team. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, I saw Ben a couple weeks ago, and he really was torn. He's from here, and his family's here, and but he saw this as an opportunity he just couldn't turn down. Absolutely,
and I wish him well. And you know, I'm a phone call, a text away if he needs help. But we're getting ready for our construction project. You know, we passed our bond in May of 22. We got our first numbers back in May of this year, and we thought, okay, we're ready to go. Just like everything, costs have gone up since the bond passed, and so we were ready to roll out a design to our public in May, and then we had to do some paring back. So in fact, after I'm done here today, we're going to meet with our construction manager and architect today. We think we're back in line. We think we're ready to go. We're most likely going to go out for the big package late October, early November, but we're going to do probably an earthwork package within the next couple weeks. So you know, you kind of seen some tree clearing across from the high school, middle school. We have a house that will come down hopefully by the end of this month, and so if we can get some dirt moved,
I wondered about that house.
Did you want to rent it?
No.
Oh.
No, I wondered if they saw a big opportunity that their house was in the way.
Actually, before they realized that, we were able to work out a deal with them. Okay. In fact, the farmhouse to the south of the vacant one is also the school district's house.
Yeah, you've had that for a while.
Yeah, we got her, Mrs. Sackrider sold us her house, and then we went up the road and bought Mr. Stiles' house, and gave him a lease for a while, and it worked out nicely for them. Mr. Stiles moved on to South Carolina, so he's enjoying retirement down there, and Mrs. Sackrider, she'll be moving probably within a year or so.
Nice. Well, it's going to be challenging for a number of school districts because of street and road construction, and you've got that during a road, both ends. basically. But one is all about safety, and that's a new roundabout at Deering and McCain. And I haven't heard one negative thing about that.
Well, it's not a roundabout. It's a peanut.
Oh.
It's a traffic peanut.
A peanut.
I don't know if you've seen the design.
I haven't.
I will have to share it with you.
Okay.
Just the way that Deering kind of goes a little kittywampus when it hits McCain, they weren't able to put in a true roundabout because they couldn't acquire the easements. So imagine taking a balloon and squeezing it in the middle. Mm-hmm. So you literally have a figure that looks like Mr. Peanut. And so it is they call it a traffic peanut.
Okay,
so you can look it up.
I believe you. Kittywampus, that's a new term I've never heard. It must be a UP term.
It probably was. Probably either that or Wisconsin. I don't know. I lose track.
It is an odd intersection where it is not, 90-degree angles. So, but the other half of the other half of the construction is going on at 94 and Deering Road, and various times you couldn't get on or off 94 at Deering, and we're getting closer on that.
Well, we're getting closer on that, but I think it's next summer they're starting the roundabouts on those exits.
That's right.
So right now you can get on and off.
Mm-hmm.
Next summer when they start the roundabout construction on those, that's going to pose a little bit of a traffic issue as well.
It'll be nice when it's done.
Yes, absolutely.
As for your elementary school project, you've got people on your committee and on your board that are they're been very vocal about having local involvement, local contractors participate in this building project.
Absolutely, and I'd love to see it too. I would love to see a Jackson County built elementary school. I know there's some components of it that are probably going to end up getting bid out, but our CM, our construction manager, is Mercer, RW Mercer, which is a local company. We're excited to have them on board. But we're using Jones Construction Solutions as our owner's rep. Toby Jones, along with Brian Boyer, have been phenomenal. They're in our community. They're part of our community, and they're going to help make sure that we do things right and that our CM does things right. And we really are encouraging local participation. When we go out for the earth package in the next couple weeks, we'd love to see. We have a lot of excavators in our community. Mm-hmm. I'd rather hire someone locally if the bid's right, but we are responsible to our taxpayers, and we need them to come in as our least responsive bidder.
Well, like you say, Toby Jones, he's committed to the district. He's building his new headquarters in the district. Bailey Excavating, also in your district. So I think as much as you want local, I think the locals want to be part of they want their name associated with that project. Yeah,
I think that's what's exciting is when we talk to our CM, our site superintendent, may or may not have kids in the district, and that's what's real exciting about this. People who are going to be involved in building this may have kids in the district, or maybe in the very near future have kids in the district. So to me, this is a real opportunity to kind of leave their mark and give back to our community and make some money in the process.
Yeah, and we'll have that point of pride that they had something to do with that.
Absolutely.
And you mentioned they may be in the future have their families in the district. The Western District is one of the districts of growth. We've got, and I think there is a little bit of new home construction going on in the district, but like everywhere else, more people want to live here than we have room for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we would love to see more subdivision, single-family housing available in our district. But that takes construction. Construction costs are still high, so I think it's hard for people to buy a piece of land and build a house. But I do know that Dave Herline from Spring Arbor Township would love to see more building in Spring Arbor, and I think the same for Sandstone, and we do have part of Blackman, not a big part, but we do have a part of Blackman. So it would be nice to see more residential construction happening.
Yes, I think everyone agrees with that. All right, so a new elementary principal in Matt Damaris. Any other new staff?
Oh my stars! We have we've ended up hiring a few new people in the last couple weeks. We've had some late resignations, and we've ended up hiring a few teachers. So fortunately, we're still a destination where people want to come and work for us, and parents still want to send their kids. So we are continuing to fill roles. We still have some para-pro positions available, so if people are looking for hourly work and kind of like those school hours, we have some positions available if they go to our website.
Yeah, there's still openings at every district right now.
You know, the job I've been eyeballing is we have an athletic grounds position. And, you know, you can put your Bluetooth headphones on and jump on the mower and cut fields. That sounds pretty appealing.
Yeah, I think so. I'm like, is it full-time?
It is. It is. Come on over, Bart.
I've got this job.
We'll work around your schedule.
Have you ever done any of the mowing or landscaping?
Okay, I'm going to tell you. Did you hear a story? A couple weeks ago, our grounds guy was on vacation, and our transportation guy said he was going to mow. I said, well, you know what? It's Friday afternoon. I don't have anything happening. Chris is going to just enjoy the pool. I said, tell you what, I'll come back this afternoon. I'll bring my headphones. I'll mow the soccer field and baseball field. So I get over there, and he says, okay, here's the new mower. It's got a joystick, and okay, you're going to set the deck at 3. All you have to do is engage the blades. Great. I can do that.
Yeah.
I get out there. I'm 2.5 hours. I get everything from 80s to 70s to Miley Cyrus and Justin Bieber going in the headphones. And I'm going, man, am I going too fast? It doesn't look like I'm cutting.
I know where this is going.
So I get back to the garage. I park the mower. The next week, I get called up. My transportation guy goes, we never disengaged the travel. There's a travel lever. So the deck never reached the level.
Mow.
I never drove that mower before, and I was following directions, Bart. But now I know there's a travel engaged lever. So I didn't mow the grass. We like to refer to it as I dusted it.
Okay. But this, you weren't missing the smell of fresh cut grass?
Well, there was a few blades coming out. I mean, it was that long. I went home and mowed mine at 3.5. I'm going, there's a big difference here. So I don't know if they would trust me to get back on the mower.
You know, it's a great way to learn how hard everyone else's job is, right?
You got to know the job, and you got to be willing to do it.
All right, there's probably some new families, new potential kindergartners. You guys are running them up. You welcome in new students before school starts. Yes,
we do have our Monday night and Tuesday night, 21st and 22nd of the month. We try to break it up a little bit. So the elementary, I think the first night is K2, second night's 3-5. I believe it's on our website or our Facebook page. But we like our younger parents to come in and our kids to look around, and they get so proud showing off their classroom to mom and dad and meeting their teacher. So it's an exciting time for kids. Gets a little stressful for teachers and parents as you gear up for a new school year, but it's fun to watch the smiles.
Great. Well, if you do any snow plowing this winter, give us a call. We'd like to film you driving around with a plow up.
Hey, I'm from the UP. I can figure that one out.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck to everyone at Western and to you as school gets underway, just days away.
Thank you.
Superintendent at Western Schools, Mike Smajda. Next.